tried this one startup. It was a watch rental startup. It had these collection of watches, like really nice watches. APs, the Rolexes, whatever. You would kind of rent them. So it's kind of a little bit like Rent the Runway, but for watches and stuff like that. And I did a lot of like customer interviews and did a lot of testing and just really talking to people about it. I think I kind of felt that thing failed was when I talked to enough people and people just weren't vibing with it. When you talk to them, they're not like excited. They had a lot of concerns. Even though we were able to solve those concerns, it just didn't really vibe. There's a certain point where you keep iterating, right? But there's a certain point where you iterate enough, like 3, 4, 5, 6 times and still not hitting. Then you're kind of like, this seems like an uphill battle. Like it seems way too uphill. And so the way I see things is like, okay, you give yourself a timeline and how uphill battle it is, because there's a lot of other ideas that are not that uphill. There's some ideas that are downhill. So it's all about trying to figure out what are the downhill battles for you, because you only have a certain amount of time to figure it out. And like the next question is probably like, some people are successful because they've dedicated the idea and they eventually figure out, how do you know when is it that you should be really loyal to the idea versus not? And honestly, there is no right reason. There's no right answer for that, because it really depends a lot. Like it might have been the right idea, but the timing is wrong. You have to understand like more about timing, technology, your skills, your network, all that stuff, and take a step back and analyze all of that. So if it's too early, then the question is, are you willing to wait? Time is extremely valuable. So I think that's kind of maybe an initial framework on how to think about when you should give up on something or whether you should continue it.